So let's do this, people. GCSE Chemistry practice. We have a question. Some types of water contain dissolved substances. A student investigated the mass of dissolved solids in distilled water and in seawater. The figure below shows the apparatus. This is the method that was used. Weigh an evaporating basin. Add some water. Weigh the evaporating basin and the water sample. Heat for 2 minutes. Weigh the evaporating basin and the contents. Repeat steps 1 to 5 2 more times and repeat steps 1 to 6 with seawater. The method used by the student did not give valid results. Describe one improvement the student could make to obtain valid results. So what did they do wrong? So they weighed the evaporating basin and the water sample. They heated it for 2 minutes and then they weighed the evaporating basin and the contents. Well, they should have done it until all the water disappeared. So the improvement would be heat until because all the water would have been removed. A different student used a method which gave valid results. The table below shows the results. We've got distilled water, we've got seawater. Calculate the value X for the mass of distilled water in test 2. No one's on YouTube this evening. A student concludes that distilled water is pure. Describe a test to confirm that distilled water is pure. What do we think, chat? To get pure water, the test is to boil it. And if it boils at 100 degrees C, you know it's pure. If it boils at a temperature higher or lower than 100 degrees C, it's not. Or if it boils over a range, it's also not pure. A stage in the production of potable water is sterilizing. A gas is used to sterilize the water. So that's chlorine, that's obviously water, and you're making chloric acid and hydrogen chloride. What's meant by the symbol? So that symbol means it's reversible. The reaction equilibrium is exothermic. What happens to the equilibrium position when the temperature is increased? Oh, this is such a good question. We could learn loads about this. Let's just keep going until someone rocks up. Exothermic, so that means its delta H is negative in the forwards direction. If delta H is negative in the forwards direction, that means you heat it up, it's going to go in the backwards direction. So it's going to shift to the left-hand side. Describe a test to identify the gas used to sterilize water. So the gas used to sterilize water is chlorine. And the test is this. You place damp blue litmus paper over / in / next to the gas. And the result for chlorine would be, it would be bleached white. It would bleach it, and it would bleach it white all day long. Oh, I had one person there. There was one person there. They've gone. Another stage in the production of potable water is filtering. Explain why potable water contains dissolved solids after filtering. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Why do you think potable water contains dissolved solids after filtering? Filtering only removes insoluble solids. That's why. The Earth's natural resources are used to manufacture useful products. One useful product is potable water. Potable water can be produced from seawater by distillation. Give one disadvantage of using distillation to produce potable water. A huge disadvantage of using distillation is it's an energetically costly process. So lots of energy is needed. Describe one of the methods to produce potable water from seawater. What do we think, chat? Be the first person tonight to tell me in the chat what. Oh, can no one hear me? I think. La 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 la. So, the question is, can you hear me? That is the question. So, the question is, can you hear me? That is the question. And you can hear me. I've just checked. So let's do this, people. We have two people watching. Describe one of the methods to produce potable water from seawater. How would you do it? So you could use distillation. You could also use reverse osmosis. Here we go. Next one. So what type of reaction is this? Well, this is that means it will be a neutralization reaction. 1 mark. Boom. Calculate the relative form mass of sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Relative atomic masses, you don't even need to look at the periodic table. It gives you the numbers that you need to use. So what atoms have you got in there? You've got 2 hydrogens, you've got 1 sulfur, and you've got 4 oxygens. 2 hydrogens, 2 times 1 is 2. 1 sulfur is 1 times 32, which is 32. And 4 oxygens is 4 times 16, which is 64. And if you add those numbers together, you will get 98 is your answer, folks. Calculate the percentage by mass of oxygen in lithium sulfate. Relative atomic mass, relative formula mass, give your answer two significant figures. All you need to do. Oxygen. How much oxygen? What's the oxygen weigh in that lithium sulfate? Well, there's 4 oxygens. Yay, someone's giving me a... Hi, R-Toys. Are you still there? Are you still there, R-Toys? Hello. Welcome. Ask me... Hi. It's been lonely. I'm you too. I got kicked off TikTok, so I thought I'd come and give YouTube Live a try. Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. Yeah, TikTok. I hate TikTok. Like, it literally doesn't let you do lives. It lets you do lives, but it doesn't let you do past paper questions. So I thought I'll come onto YouTube and I'll get floods of people watching me. Who am I? I'm a teacher and a tutor. And I do stuff on what? So who are you? Do you do are you GCSE? Are you A level? Are you Key Stage 3? What year are you in? And are you trying to get a good grade in chemistry? You're 8. Okay. We're getting ahead of the game here then in terms of this. But I'm going to give you a top tip. I'm actually working for a company at the moment called Revise, right? There's an app you can download on the App Store. There's not loads of stuff on Revise yet. Which country are you in, by the way? Which country are you in? Are you in the UK? Cool. So yeah, this app is live now. At the moment, only doing GCSE stuff, but very soon, in the next couple of months, you're going to be able to access all the stuff that you're doing in class on this app called Revise. And I'm going to give you a view of what it looks like. So here we go. Revise, 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 revise. It's been Christmas, so there's a little Santa Claus thing on it. Here we go. And at the moment, it's set up for GCSE. So if you do English language, maths, whatever, all the subjects are there that you've registered that you want to learn about. And then you click on the topic, and there's all the topics underneath the subject that you've listed. And then you go into a certain topic, and you can either do quizzes and tests, or you can go into a capsule. And the capsules, that's me, by the way. And there's capsules, that's me, and that's also me. And literally, you can click onto one of these. I'll click on someone else's.
Covalent bonding often comes up on your GCSE chemistry exam. And in this capsule,
and there's basically loads of information. So it's like having about 100 tutors in your pocket. Does that sound cool? Are you still there? Have I scared you away by talking about Revise? So yeah, if you download it now, you'll be ahead of the game. Or wait a couple of months, get on Revise, and yeah, you'll find loads of information there. It's a really good way to learn stuff. It's a French company that's launched about 3 months ago here. But yeah, okay. Do you want to learn, because there's only you here, do you want to learn some Key Stage 3 chemistry? What are you doing in chemistry at the moment? Do you want me to teach anything? Do you want me to go through any, because this is all GCSE stuff. I was expecting to be more GCSE people here. I was expecting a lot more people to be here in total, to be honest. Have you got, you need to sleep soon. Do you know what? So do I. Well, it was enjoyable chatting to you. Have a good one. I'm going to call this a day. This has been a bit of a fail. Chemistry is clearly the best of the 3 sciences, though. Well, biology is cool too. Right. It was emotional. Our toys 1. My wife could. My wife's a biology teacher. I did A-level biology many moons ago, but I don't teach it at the moment. I know a little bit. but I don't know much. I haven't taught it for ages. I taught it in my last school, but I don't teach it in my current school. I can teach you loads of chemistry, though. Ooh, someone else is on the chat. Someone else is here. Second person on the live. Have you got any chemistry questions? Second person on the live, say something. People are like ghosts, though. They come here and they leave. They don't say nothing. Is there a way I can see who they are? I think they have to. Are you GCSE? Unknown person who sat on the live, not saying, reveal yourself. Do you want me to go through this question? Oh, they've gone. And they've gone. You got 95% on your science test. You're a superstar. Well done. Oh, alarm's gone off. Right. Do you know what that alarm's telling me to do? It's telling me to go to bed. 95 smashed out of the park, mate. Well done. Right. I'm done. I'm gone. Have a good evening. Go to bed.